Howdy folks, Steelity here. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout. Last time we left off after having destroyed the raider camp, back at the hub in Old Town, and there's a reason I'm here. We're about to go to the Glow. I guess I could sell 2 of these lockpicks. I have 2 Rad-X. I want 2 Rad-X, and I want 4 Rad-Away. And I'm also going to need a rope to make the trip, so let me... We know who sells chems. It's this guy. What can I do for you? Who are you? Name's Vance, and that's all you need to know. Can I get you anything? Good to meet you, Vance. What do you have to sell? Barter. I need 4 Rad-Away, and I need 2 more Rad-X. He doesn't have rope, so 3170. I can do that. $173. Outstanding. Alright, duder. Okay, I'll leave. Now, where does a fella go to get a rope? Probably the general store, right? So let's head back downtown right quick. See if the joint's even open. I'd like to buy something. General store sounds like a great place to find rope. Boom. That's all I need. 1 rope. 59 caps. Booyah. Okay. Now, we don't actually have the location hotkeyed yet, but we've got a reasonable idea where the Glow is. I think, though, let me go to the Brotherhood first, because they will give me the quest to go to the Glow. You can go straight there, and it's slightly more efficient, but on the other hand, I might as well actually have the quest first, right? So yeah, the only places I have on here that I haven't been yet are Brotherhood and Boneyard. Let's go to the Brotherhood. Besides, a little time on the map isn't a bad thing. There are 2 random encounters I need to find before the end. They're pretty rare. Brotherhood. Brotherhood of Steel. Entrance level 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the entrance. What up, fellas? Cabot, an initiate of the
Hello,
Brotherhood
and
of
welcome to
Steel.
the Brotherhood of Steel. May I ask your business here?
Can I ask you a few questions?
I'm sorry, I really can't. They said not to. Goodbye. Well, hello again. You decide what you wanted?
I've changed my mind. I want to join the Brotherhood.
Well, I talked to the High Elder, and he said that not just anyone can join. He said you have to complete a quest first.
Did you do a quest before you joined?
Not exactly, but things are a bit different right now.
So tell me what's different.
I'm sorry, I really can't. Well, hello again. I'm sorry.
Oops, wrong one.
Well, hello again. Well, I talked to the High
Like
Elder,
what?
and he said that, not exactly, but things are a bit different right now.
So what's the quest?
You have to go to the ruins of the Ancient Order that's south of here. You've got to go inside and bring back something that proves that you were there.
How will you know if it is from inside this place?
This place is high-tech. There's things inside like you've never seen before. Oh, it's also radioactive.
Okay, I'll do it.
You'll do it. You will? Great. Just bring it back here. Good luck.
I can't believe it. They're sending him down there. So you took the famous Glow quest. Glow, what's that? The Glow, as it is known to topsiders, was supposedly a place where some of the most advanced weapons of that time were developed. At least that's what it says in the ancient writings. Now, as far as any of us can tell, it's a big crater filled with rads. I think the Elders send Brotherhood wannabes down there just to get rid of them. Others? There were others before me. Others have tried. We never heard from them again. What should I watch for when I go down there? Well, to start, it's a good 18 days travel to the southeast from here. And then there's the radiation. There's a reason none of us have ever gone to the Ancient Order. If you don't have Rad-X, you'll be cooked before you even know what hit you. Let me get this straight. Sure, ask away. Why does the Ancient Order have two names? Most topsiders think that it is just a big radioactive hole, thus the name became the Glow, or some even call it the Hotspot. We in the Brotherhood know the truth. According to the ancient writings, this place was the source of all our technology, and who knows what may still be there. Got another question for you. Where is the Ancient Order, and the dangers are? Thanks for the info. Bye. Alright, so now, number one, we officially have the quest. And number two, yep, so now we can head to the Glow. It's way down here. You can see a nice big radioactive crater. I guess that must be the boneyard then. So what we want to do stop at an adjacent square, so we're nice and close. And I'm gonna pop 2 Rad-X's. You gained 50 rad resistance. You gained 18 rad resistance. Alright, so my rad resistance is maxed out. So now we can head to the Glow itself. Pop inside. Location, the Glow. Crater. What the hell happened here? A large crater sprawls to the north. So I just need to use my rope. On this little beam sticking out over the crater. And we can climb down inside. And we are at a base of some sort. Thanks, dog meat. Thankfully, at this juncture, we only really need to search the first level. Whatever attacked this person cleaned them down to the bones. Oh, come on, guys. Get out of my way. Ian, get out of the damn way. There's a rat away. Certainly take that. Dog meat, get out of the way. Oh, come on. There's a stim pack. Haven't found anything that'll prove I was here yet. Have we? You were hit for no damage. Boy howdy, that was a trap. This place got directly nuked back in the war. That's what we're kind of obviously able to deduce here. Still nothing I could only get here. And the crater goes down multiple levels wherever the missile hit. So I think the atmosphere in this place is cool. It's pretty neat and spooky. So what we're doing right now is the minimum we have to do in order to, oh, for God's sake, boys, get out of my way. The minimum that we have to do to join the Brotherhood which we should be able to get what we need here on the first level. Ian was hit for 11 points of damage by some kind of trap. Great, that's fine. Don't care. As long as no one dies. Wall lockers. Okay. Motion sensor. Why not? Brass knuckles. Don't care. Tool. Don't care. Big book of science. Don't care. Let's open the wall lockers. Hunting rifle. 14mm pistol and assault rifle. Decent stuff, but still nothing I could only get here. Let's check the last room. Ah, look, someone in power armor. There's an assault rifle. There's a 14mm pistol. I didn't fucking want to talk to you. God. The proclivity you people have to get in my way. This seems strange. You think it may be what the Brotherhood sent you to retrieve. It's a hollow disk and a yellow passkey. We're gonna need both of these. Let's get out of here and head back to the Brotherhood. Obviously, there's a lot more to explore here, and even the little taste of loot we have so far should tell us that there's good stuff to be had. The hell happened here, he says. Alright, so let's get out of here. Hoping my rad resistance is on point. Let's go here and see. You lost 18 radiation resistance. But have I been radiated? That's the question. I don't think so, because I didn't lose my rad resistance until I got here. Cool. Alright. No, we're good to go. Okay, so, let's look in here then. So I don't need any rad away, which is nice. So if I use the motion sensor, it allows me to see enemies on the local map, which is kind of cool. A Watts Electronics CU model motion sensor detects the movement of biological material over a distance of meters using a tuned radar device that weighs 7 pounds. Yellow passkey, an electronic security key color-coded yellow. Brotherhood tape, weighs 1 pound. Downloading to Pip-Boy. Let's see what we learned. Archives. No, not that. Status. Ancient Brotherhood tape. There we go. Captain Maxon was right. This place is death. I'm writing this so that if we don't make it back, someone someday might find out what happened to us. We made it to West Tech Research Facility after 20 days of hell, but that was the easy part. The radiation levels began to shoot up as soon as we could see the giant crater. We checked our supplies and figured with our armor and our anti-rad supplies, we'd be fine for at least a day of exploring. We felt it was a calculated risk, but the technology we had the potential of recovering was worth it. We climbed down the crater to the first level, and everything seemed to be according to plan. The power was off, so we didn't need to circumvent the security, or so we thought. There wasn't much of value on this level, so we pushed on. The second level was more of the same. When Jensen dropped to the third level, all hell broke loose. The security sensors had been burned out on the first 2 levels, but not on the third. Jensen was cut to ribbons before he knew what had happened. We'd never seen weapons cut through power armor like that. Men started dropping right and left, and the ones who were still alive lost it. I tried to regroup, but only Soto and Camarillo made it back up here to the first level with me. The fact that I can smell Soto's burning flesh where his arm was taken off means that my power armor is no longer airtight, so I'm sucking up a lot more rads than I had planned on. I'm leaking hydraulics at an alarming rate. We need to get far enough away from this place before my armor dies. Camarillo seemed fine physically, but he wandered off about an hour ago, mumbling something about Gehenna. That bastard has all the anti-rad. That leaves Soto and myself. We can't make it far enough away from here without the anti-rads, so I've got to try to find Camarillo before it's too late. Sergeant D. Allen, United States Armed Forces. Alright. So we are good now to head back to the Brotherhood. Let's do exactly that. Everyone is still fine. See if I can get a useful encounter beforehand. So we'll be back to the glow later on when we have some more innate rad resistance from wearing power armor. And we will fully explore down to the bottom, do the entire explore the glow side quest. Now is not a good time to do that. Alright, that took less than 20 minutes. The Brotherhood has multiple levels, so... Lost the rest of my radiation resistance. But you know what? That's fine. What up, dude?
Hey, you're back. Did you get something?
Yep, sure did.
Great. But, the High Elder said you have to give it to me before I can let you in. Sorry.
Okay.
This is great. Hang on while I open the door.
You get 2,000 experience points for becoming an initiate. This is the interior of a Brotherhood elevator. It is squeaky clean. Go on in. There we go. What's up, guys? Freeze in the library during the day if you have any technical questions. Hi, Brother T. Witty. Sorry, I shouldn't be talking to anyone. You know what it is. Stay sharp, Initiate. Hello, Initiate. Everything is secure. Good day, Initiate. How may I help you? Could you tell me where I might find our High Elder? Maxon, the High Elder, can be found on the 4th floor. If you take the other elevator down to level 4, he should be either in the Council Room or the Elder's rooms. You can ask one of the guards on that level. They should know where he is at the moment. Where can I get some better weapons? You should talk to Talus. He might be able to help you, or at least tell you who to talk to. During the day, Talus is normally supervising in the training room. Do you know where that is? No. The training hall is right around the corner. Just go down the corridor, make a left, go through the door at the end of the corridor, and it will be through the door on your right. You've been extremely helpful. Thank you very much. I hope we can talk again soon. Good day. What's in here? Neat doors. What's up, y'all? You shouldn't be in here, Initiate. The guard room is for guards. You're not a guard. You are in the guard room, therefore you should leave. Hey, no initiates. Fine, I'll go. Alright, there's the other elevator. I wish I was training right now. This guard duty is a waste of time.
May I help you?
Can I ask you a few questions? Tell me about yourself.
I am Rhombus, head of the Paladins. I train those willing to learn.
What do the Paladins do?
The scribes copy the plans for the weapons, and the knights make them. The Paladins protect the Brotherhood from harm.
What kind of harm can there be?
Many covet our technology. We have at least 4 attacks a week, from raiders to just people who want to steal what we have.
Oh, can I ask you a few more questions? Can you give me some history behind the Brotherhood?
Dr. Vree in the main library.
Heard any good rumors?
I do not put stock in rumors.
Come on, just one, please?
No.
Okay, can I ask you a few more questions, though? What can you tell me about the surrounding area?
The hub and the boneyard are south, mountains are east, and desolate wasteland north. Whoever goes there never returns.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, he was super helpful, wasn't he?
Right. Explain yourself, initiate.
I'm new here and I don't know my way around.
Then leave, and I will forget this little incident.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah, sorry, dude. Room is this? Empty locker. Sure is clean here. It's the first genuinely clean and awesome place we've been since Vault 13. Alright, so... Hello, brother. How can I help you? Please excuse me for asking, but what do you do for our Brotherhood? Oh, nothing quite as glorious as our paladins. I just run the supply room, checking equipment and other supplies out to people. I'd like to check out something. How do I do that? You need to have the proper authorization. Only specific people can give authorization to check out items from the supply room. Who can give me authorization? Well, there are quite a few people, actually, but Talus is the person you should probably talk to. You might also want to check with Mathia. She might be able to help you, too. Where can I find Mathia? Mathia is Maxon's assistant. She is technically the High Elder's assistant, but she works with all the other Elders. She is normally in the Elders' rooms. That's located on the 4th floor. Okay, where's Talus? Why, he's in the training room to my left. Thanks, talk to you later. What's in here? Only scribes and paladins are allowed in this room. Well, alright then. What about in here? This is the training room. Don't overextend. So if we sit here and watch, keep your eyes on me. If we watch the whole lesson, we get some free unarmed skill. Keep your eyes on me. Never look away from your opponent. This is worth doing. It gets us free boost to unarmed and melee skill. Okay, children, today we will be going over some martial arts. In close combat, the technique you use depends on your size, strength, quickness. If given the opportunity, test your opponent. Don't rush the attack. Alright, my little one, try to hurt poor old Gramps. You see how he lost his balance? Overextending yourself leaves you open for a counterattack. When you attack, be sure not to overextend. Why is overextending so bad? If you have the opportunity for a kill, shouldn't you go for it? So right now, unarmed is 61 and melee is 51. That's a lot to risk your life over. You gain 1 skill in unarmed combat and 1 skill in melee weapons. Oh, we're getting more. 1 little shove will land you right on your ass. Okay, let's give another young punk a try at Gramps. Alright, so I've gained 4 points to each right now. We're at 65 and 55, which is pretty cool. I love freebies. Let's see if you've learned from the previous example. When we're completely finished, we'll know because we'll get 500 experience points as well. Not bad, that last move almost got me. Are you sure you want to be a scribe, initiate? Those talents would be a shame to waste. We'll just keep you in reserve, okay? I'm just fooling with you. You may want to reconsider a career as a knight. Just think about it. Thank you, Brother Thomas. I hope you all noticed how Brother Anthony did not overextend himself. He also tried to use my weight and bulkiness against me. Well, that's all for now, so let's review. You gain 500 experience points from watching the training. Alright, so we got 5 total free skill points to each of unarmed and melee, and we got 500 XP to boot. See if there's anything in the lockers. I'm interested in talking to Thomas as well. You see Thomas. He didn't want to talk. None of the trainees want to talk. That actually makes sense. Okay, cool. That leaves Talus then. Let's talk to him. Hello, you must be the outsider initiate. Nice to meet you. What can I do for you? Who's the leader of your organization? That would be the Council of Elders, more specifically the High Elder, Maxon. The Elders make all the major decisions around here. If you need to speak with them, you'll find them on the 4th floor. So what do? I'm the senior paladin, Rhombus's right-hand man. We're in charge of the paladins and knights. Right now, I'm supervising training exercises. We're getting ready for anything. You're getting ready for what? There are rumors of a large force moving around in the mountains and desert. With the missing caravans and these rumors, we're just playing it safe. How can I get some weapons and equipment? In a hurry, are we? As an initiate, you are entitled to a few things. I'll put in a clearance for combat armor and 3 orders for ammunition, bullets of your choice. Just see Michael in the next room for the supplies. Thanks. What about some high-tech weapons? I don't know. You may have proven yourself to be an initiate, but that doesn't mean we start handing over weapons to someone that might not be qualified, especially an outsider. No offense. Great. What do I have to do now? Climb the highest mountain? That sounds great. Why don't you start now? Where's your doctor located? She's on the 2nd level. Just go down to the 2nd floor and make a left. You'll see it just past the learning room. I should get back to work. If you have any other questions, just ask. Who are the important people around here? Well, we're all important, but I know what you're referring to. There's Rhombus. He's our head paladin, also known as the Master Knight. Then there's Vree. She's the Master Scribe. And of course, we cannot forget our distinguished High Elder, Maxon. Tell me about Rhombus. Rhombus is my best friend, mentor, idol, and father figure, all combined into one. He's a little rough, but he has to be in the position he's in. If you ever need to talk to him, he is normally in his office, room. That's on the other side of this level, across from the guard room. Tell me about Vree. Vree is one of the most intelligent people I've ever known. I think she was born with the natural understanding of physics and chemistry. She spends every waking moment doing research, or analyzing and reanalyzing anything she can get her hands on. If you ever need to talk to her, she can normally be found in her room on the 3rd floor. Tell me about Maxon. Maxon is one tough old man. He's the great-great-grandson, or was it great-great-great-grandson? Well, anyway, he's the descendant of one of our founding fathers. He, of course, is the High Elder. That's it, thanks. Can I get some more ammo? Sorry, you've had more than your share for this week. You'll have to make do with what you have. We don't have an endless supply of ammunition. Nothing, thanks. Okay, so now I have something to pick up. Okay, let me see here. Ah, yes, you do have authorization to check something out. A good defense is the best offense. Or was it the other way around? Well, it doesn't matter. Here's your armor. Be sure to take care of it. I can't give out more than one set. Was there another item you needed? Yes, I have something else to pick up. Oh, something else? Sorry, I must have missed it. Let me see. Ah, yes, you do have authorization to check something out. Okay, you need some ammunition, do you? Well, what kind did you need? I want 223 Full Metal Jacket, of course. Okay, I've got some of that. You never can have enough ammo, right? Well, there you are. Anything else? We get 3 different ammos. 223 FMJ. Perfect. I wonder if I can... Because now I have a redundant set of combat armor. I wonder if it's better. A superior version of combat armor. Brotherhood of Steel have made many improvements over the standard version. Well, never mind. Obviously. Nothing. Bye. Okay, so let's put on the better version. Obviously. Armor class from 27. Well. But look at the weapons. All those specific resists jump up. That's pretty good. Alright. Really don't need caps anymore, so... Ian... Please get out of the way. I'm gonna drop my old standard armor in here. Talus was supposed to give me a side quest. That's why I kept talking to him. I'm confused that it hasn't happened. Alright, I don't actually think there's any utility having more than one tool or more than one lockpick, so I'm gonna lose those. Other than that, we're good. Let me try talking to Talus again. Okay, nope. Okay. We have been going 30 minutes. So, I'm gonna go down to level 2. And then I'm gonna end the episode there. Boom. Alright. This has been Let's Play Fallout. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, I hope you'll give it a like, and consider subscribing to the channel and dropping a comment. If you are interested, check out my Discord and my Patreon. The links are in the video description. But either way, I'm really grateful to you for watching. I appreciate your time and attention. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.